Hey everyone, it's John. Today we're taking a look at this Riding Times electric bicycle, which I picked up just to be able to ride around my neighborhood. There's all these smaller roads as well as bike trails, and I've been so impressed with this bike. This thing is an absolute blast to ride. I don't know if you can tell by my hair, but I just got back from riding it. That's why it's all blown back, because this thing goes a lot faster than I expected. This thing is actually pretty incredible. So the thing that I really like about this and what stood out to me is that I ride a lot of motorcycles, and so I wanted a bike that resembled a motorcycle. And so you kind of get that with this. You got these bigger, knobbier tires. You actually have suspension. Look at this. It's not the best suspension in the world, but it absolutely will smooth out a pothole here on the back. A nice stiffer suspension, and you just got a look that a lot of classic motorcycles have, which I really love. The other thing that is super cool is the gas throttle over here is twist like a motorcycle. So this thing is just really fun to ride once you get on it. And it's just so light, so flickable. Of course, we got brakes, and then it even has a headlight as well as turn signals, which I thought was super wild. So you actually have a turn signal here on the back, brake lights, and a headlight. So if you are riding at night, you've got some capability there, as well as turn signals if you're riding around traffic, which is just awesome. So let's talk about the three different modes that you have with this. Obviously we have pedal, so we can of course pedal it with our feet. We have pedal assist mode, which will do, when you're pedaling your feet, the bike will kind of assist you. You have 5 levels of power that you can have it do, 1 being the least and 5 being the most amount of assist. And then we have, of course, our throttle mode, and you can ride it in throttle only mode where you can pedal your feet, and that's going to be unassisted. But then if you want some assist, or if you want to not pedal your feet and just simply use the throttle, you can. So the only gas that you're going to be getting or power you're going to be getting is through the throttle. And then the third mode is both of those combined. You have your pedal assist, so when you're pedaling, you're getting some assist. If you want to boost with the throttle, you can do that. And I'll be honest, because I really was most interested in more of a motorcycle experience, I've been riding it in the only throttle mode up here. And so if I'm pedaling, it's just my feet pedaling. There's no power, no assist. And then, or if I want to just not pedal and use my throttle, I can do that as well. And from my calculations, it seems like you can probably go about 20 miles on this with power only. I've just been riding this around the neighborhood, not really pedaling much. And I think that you get about 20 miles is what I've gathered on this after going on several rides here. So if that's something that you're wanting, you actually have quite a bit of range being able to ride 20 miles on this with just the power. And then of course, if we add in some pedaling, that mileage just increases, which is fantastic. Now, as far as speed, this thing will really get up to, on flat ground, about 25, 26 miles an hour. I have had it up to as high as 28 going down a hill, but this thing goes really fast. I don't know that I even want to go that fast most of the time. I'm really most comfortable around 20, just because if you happen to hit, a pine cone or a pothole, it's nice to not be going quite as fast, because obviously a bicycle is not going to be as stable as a motorcycle. We do have 2 nice disc brakes here, front and back. They do seem to work pretty well, and we do have 7 gears of shifting up here. In my experience, the gears, if you're going at full speed, because this thing is so quick, you're really, even in the 7th gear, you're going to be going faster than the highest gear allows you to even, your feet are just going to be going like this, even in the 7th gear, if you're going 20 miles an hour. But those gears do work really good up to about 15 miles an hour, so just know that. But if you're using the full power of the bike, the pedaling's not really going to do anything, which is, I guess, both a blessing and a curse. It just goes to show you the power of the bike that you have here. Now, the battery is removable, and it is locked with a key, which is awesome. It's really not too heavy. The whole bike is relatively lightweight, and just, once again, an absolute blast to ride. This thing is so fun. This was my first experience on an electric bike, and I'm so glad that I got one. This thing is so fun and just opens up so many avenues in your town to be able to check out all the bike trails, smaller roads, just popping up to the coffee shop, things like that I maybe don't want to go to the hassle of putting on my motorcycle helmet and gearing up to go for a short ride. This, you can just hop on, shorts and your tennis shoes, and be good to go, which is awesome. But that's a quick overview on this Riding Times bike and why I have loved it. I hope this was helpful to you. Thanks so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.